Hey guys, so it's our 40th wedding anniversary, and I decided to pull a surprise on Ray, and that is that we are going to do 4 resorts in 4 nights around the greater Palawan area. And our first stop is a place called Costa Palawan. Now that's right here in town in Palawan, but it is on the ocean, and it is actually very luxurious, very well appointed, quite a nice place, extremely modern, most all amenities that you could probably think of. And let's go ahead and check in right now. So we're getting ready to go in our room. She hasn't seen it yet. There's our room number. And here we go. Wow, check this action out. How's this for a 40th wedding anniversary surprise? Not too bad. Now you may be thinking I did this, or you may be thinking the hotel staff did this, but you would be wrong. I actually had an accomplice to help me put this together, but I was not here when this was done. And I will reveal that accomplice at the end of the 4th video, because this will be a 4-part series. She looks pretty excited there. So now we're going to step out and go to the restaurant. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, because check-in time is 2 p.m. So it's after lunch. Okay, so things didn't go very well for getting a couple drinks and an appetizer, and I'll tell you why. We were the only ones in the restaurant. Ray ordered white wine. They had 4 different selections, and it turns out they didn't have any in stock. Okay, no problem, that's fine. So her second choice was a Captain Morgan and Coke, rum and Coke. So I decided to go back to my room after she ordered that to get my vlogging stick, because I wanted to vlog a little bit of the front there and the beach and all that stuff. Well, it took me 20 minutes to get back to her because I couldn't get into my room twice because my pass card, my digital key would not work. So after getting that all worked out, I went back to the table, and it turns out she still didn't have her drink, and she had ordered 2 appetizers, French fries and mushrooms and garlic sauce. Well, 2 other couples had since come to the restaurant to eat, and they were already served and eating pancit and soup and a whole bunch of other things. And when I asked the guy to come over and I said, hey, where's my wife's drink? He said, I'm sorry, sir, we don't have Coke. You don't have Coke? This big, huge resort, and you don't have Coke to make a rum and Coke? I'm sorry, sir, we sent somebody to town to get it for you. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Well, then I asked, well, where's her appetizers? And he tells us, I'm sorry, my guy, my boy, whatever, one of his employees, forgot to put the order in. So now we don't have white wine, we don't have rum and Coke because they have no Coke, and they forgot to put our order in. So we wasted 45 minutes, and Ray got absolutely nothing. She got upset, so we ended up paying our bill, and we left. So we said we wanted to talk to a manager. We went all the way back to the main lobby, as you saw here, and it took 30 minutes, and the manager never came over, but these kind of like team leads came over and were just apologizing up and down. And I asked the guy, I said, what is your position? He said, well, I'm the team leader. I said, well, then you're accountable. You're accountable for this fiasco. This is an important trip for us, an important day for my wife. It's the day before our anniversary, and you had nothing, and you made us sit there and couldn't even put in a simple order for a couple of 2-minute appetizers. Well, they begged us to give them another chance. So Ray, she's really easygoing. She said, okay, we'll give you another chance. So we went back to the restaurant, and here we are. I'm walking around, vlogging a little bit. This is actually something like a crow's nest. It's a concrete made step-up platform where they have a table right on the ocean. Now, they don't have much for a beach. They really don't. But this place here was kind of cool. And again, like I said, the restaurant is very luxurious and very well appointed. Okay, that's their beach, but it's mostly kind of rocky, yeah, you know, This palm tree here is all decorated with lights. We'll probably check that out tonight. So we went back and we finally did get our 2 appetizers, and the guy showed up with Coke, I guess, from in town, and finally was able to make her a cocktail, a simple Captain Morgan and Coke. Now that was quite a bit that we went through, and we were very surprised. It was really telling us, and I told the guy, I said, basically what you're telling us is you don't want us here. It was okay that you didn't have white wine, but it took you 20 minutes to come out to tell her that you were out of Coke. A resort this size out of Coke. Very difficult to believe. So we finally got our appetizers. She got her drink, and well, you know, we're still happy. We're still trying to enjoy the journey and taking all the ambience. And another thing, they had elevator music playing. You wouldn't believe it. They had elevator music playing. We felt like we were sitting in a dentist, the office of a dentist waiting room. It was really bad. So I suggested to the guy, I said, you know, we're right here on the beach in this tropical paradise. Maybe you should think about, I don't know, playing some more reggae or some Caribbean or tropical type music. It doesn't have to be some blasting junk, you know, headbanger stuff, but whatever. Okay, so here we are. It's nighttime. Now, the guy told us, the team lead, that he wanted to treat us to a really nice dinner, and we found out that he actually reserved the crow's nest, as I call it, because it's the highest point in the restaurant for us, and that we should come out and have dinner because he wanted to treat us. So no problem, we agreed, that's fine. Well, through all the confusion earlier in the day, they had moved us over the pool to an executive suite. They wanted to compensate us. And we said, well, we're not. She's enjoying that mango shake. Look at that. We're not here to get something for nothing. We just want to know why we couldn't get white wine, which is fine. You didn't have Coke. And then 45 minutes later, you tell us your guy forgot to put in the order for our appetizers. What a shame. But oh well. So that event was over. Now here we are. There's the lights on that palm tree. And we're sitting up here in the crow's nest, and we're about to enjoy a romantic dinner for 2. Now he had it reserved for us, which I thought, okay, that's kind of cool. And we ordered, he recommended ribs. They came with, they were baby back ribs with mashed potatoes and a salad, and it wasn't really that good. They really didn't come off as baby back ribs. Looked more like adobo meat with bones sticking out of it, but whatever. So this is what he wanted to treat us to, so we thought, no problem. Well, lo and behold, after the meal was done, guess what we got? That's right, a bill. And so Ray asked him, I thought you were treating us. Well, I did, ma'am. I made this for you. So, you know, it is what it is. Just be advised. That's how things go sometimes. But for a pricey resort, you know, it was a little disappointing. Now, breakfast service was not much better. They did have decent coffee that was home brewed. But after that, no more. They have chafing dishes to keep food warm, but yet they had no sterno stoves beneath the chafing dishes to keep it warm. That pot there has egg drop soup. They had cold garlic fried rice, cold greasy cabbage, really bad longanisa sausage, and really bad tocino pieces, and their scrambled eggs were, which was in one of those chafing dishes, they were really bad. So I didn't eat hardly anything. She picked out a little bit of it, and of course, it just added to the frustrating visit that we had there. Now I should tell you that not only could I not get in my first room, our regular room that we originally booked, but then I couldn't get into the executive suite this morning, and I had to use the bathroom really bad. I had eaten the night before. I had some coffee and some toast here. That's all they had. And so I needed to use the restroom. So Ray gave me the pass key, went back to the room, and couldn't get into the room. That took 20 minutes, and I was ready to explode. So just to calm myself down after breakfast, I got myself a couple beers, just kind of to chill out. So the experience was not going well at all, yet we still stayed positive, enjoying each other's company, because it's May 4th, and it's the eve of our 40th anniversary. So this is where we're going, over here to the other side, the pool side, where they transferred us to the executive suite. Now, this is really a nice building, and I think it only has maybe 4 total executive suites, and this is where they transferred us from the main hotel across the courtyard. They have no staff working in there. I think it's set up and designed for maybe in the future if more visitors come or what have you. I'm not sure. But again, it's a clean place. It's well appointed. It has some luxury to it. It's just that our experience at the restaurant on 3 separate occasions was not good at all. And really what that comes down to is a leadership issue. It's poorly managed. It's poorly run. Restaurant staff, the moment they report, they should know what they have and what they don't have so they can report that to the customer as they are ordering from the menu. But okay, so in 3 trips to the restaurant, we had 3 really not so pleasant experiences, but hey, that's the way it goes. We're still having a good time, making the best of it. This is not a place I would recommend. I would avoid this place at all costs. Again, everyone was friendly. The place is elegant. It looks nice, but we really want to get out of here because we just had so many issues. 2 different rooms that we couldn't access with our key card. 3 terrible visits to the restaurant. But hey, tomorrow's our anniversary, so we're just making the best of it. Now there's the pool, of course, where we swam in and we had a great time. So it is what it is. See you on the next one.